Clover is a talented underground artist from North Carolina best known for his music that draws influence from the genres of hyperpop, emo rap, and happy hardcore. Hopefully this video helps you learn a little more about this artist.
I know this pretty scene girl, I wish you could've seen her. I know she got some problems, but I don't wanna leave her. And every time I see her, she makes me get this feeling. I feel just like I'm dreaming, gets me higher than the ceiling.
Growing up, Clover had a passion for music from a young age. Early in its youth, Clover had gotten involved with music by playing the recorder and the violin for his school. Clover's involvement in the school's music program would lead him into a music class that allowed him to use the music software GarageBand. Clover said after using the music software in school as often as he did, it eventually carried over into his home life, and by the young age of 10 years old, Clover was already making his own instrumentals. Clover would eventually switch music softwares to the software BandLab at the age of 13 and then again to FL Studio by the age of 16. By the time Clover settled in and felt comfortable making beats, he began to create within the emo rap genre. Clover mentioned artists such as Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, and XXXTentacion as being some of his biggest inspirations. Clover said the music he made wasn't great at first, however through consistently opening the software every day he improved significantly over the course of a couple years. Clover was almost entirely self-taught through trial and error when it came to using his music softwares. However, he did mention a friend by the name of Eterna giving him tips on how to use FL Studio along with watching Nick Mira from Internet Money's instrumental cook-up sessions on YouTube. Clover would eventually start posting his beats to SoundCloud and YouTube, however he said he didn't find any success doing this. Clover said it wasn't until after he started putting vocals over his beats that he found his music getting attention. Clover mentioned around 14 years old he was inspired to add vocals to his music after seeing a friend of his making music with vocals. At this time, Clover was going by the stage name Mozzie and would find success upon the release of his song titled I Don't Trust You. After the success of I Don't Trust You, Clover would go on to find success again under the name Mozzie with his song titled Tic Tac featuring the artist known as Mumble. Despite the attention Clover's music was receiving at this time, he was looking to switch up his sound and rebrand himself. Clover said he was tired of the music he was creating and felt like he was only doing it because the songs were performing well numbers-wise. Clover would go on to switch his musical style by leaning more into the hyperpop genre. He said this style of music was what he enjoyed listening to at the time, and he mentioned being a big fan of artists such as M1V, Psycho, and Caponetti. After the rebrand, Clover had started over completely from scratch, leaving his old fan base behind. Since then, Clover has recently been receiving a lot of attention with his new song titled Pretty Scene Girl. Currently, Clover is a part of a collective titled Internet Friends. Clover mentioned meeting the artist Eterna through Instagram, who had a collective at the time. Clover said Eterna didn't exactly take this collective too seriously, but as the artist began to grow in size, they decided it would be a good time to start a collective and Internet Friends was formed. As far as plans for the future goes, Clover says he doesn't really have any plans other than just dropping a lot of new and improved music soon. He did mention, however, having hopes to perform live once his music reaches more people. Clover is a talented young artist and I look forward to see where his career takes him. Well, that's all for this video. Big shout out to Hopeless for the edit, and please subscribe for more mini documentaries on various underground artists.